not right. No one was waiting for you. Everyone has got main character syndrome. They got on with the dinner. Right, so Harder's done a TikTok get ready with me on her personal account and has said that she was late for a dinner. And
was I late or not?
She was late. Harder is
always
chronically late.
Thank you.
Can I just say, this one girl has commented talking about Harder has main character syndrome, there was no dinner and she wasn't late. Can I just say something? Can I just address the haters with the fake accounts very quickly? You don't have dinner plans and you don't have friends. That is your issue. Stop projecting. Okay? Go get yourself some friends that you can go out to dinner. Maybe you won't have time to be commenting hateful messages on TikTok.
Amen. And there goes my big sister, defend me.
Big up Manira Rights. That's our sister right there.
I know. Hating on my little tiny TikTok.
Hating on a little get ready with me for a family dinner, darling.
It's not that deep.
I'll send you pictures of the family dinner. Go and cry.
Guys, follow my TikTok, Harder Ibrahim. I'm gonna do it TikTok soon. She keeps saying when I get my new phone, but I want her to just start.
Hey, Callie and Harder.
Hey, girl.
Is it bad I'm ghosting my best friend?
A little.
Yeah, I think it's a bit, but we'll see. Let's
carry on.
Yeah, let's see what's going on. Let me begin by saying I love your podcast so much. So basically, thank you. By the way, we love you. So basically, I have this one friend whom I've known for 14 years now, but we only became actual friends 4 years ago. For the most part, she was great. We had so much in common, which is why we got so close so quickly. As you know, basically every girl in high school has an obsession with boys, whether they express it publicly or just to their girls, but this friend of mine was never like that, which I liked. So we're both Muslim and obviously it's haram to date, but everyone our age does it anyway. True. And she's kind of religious, which is why I kept her so close. She gives me reminders about Deen and we always just send Islamic videos to each other. So I started noticing she became obsessed with guys all of a sudden. Oh, it happens in high school, the hormones. Like, that's all she would talk about. She'd make a big deal out of every male interaction and literally make it known every 5 minutes that she wants a nigger.
Oh.
Whoa.
Whoa, she's the N with the ER at the end.
No, it's with an A.
Oh, okay,
but
okay.
Whoa.
But still, okay. But she wants a guy, okay.
Which is annoying. I just joke about how everyone in our city is clapped and she must be kidding, but she kept on going. Besides that, one of the main things that I never liked about her is she is publicly racist and homophobic. Like, publicly, and she never saw the issue. I'm talking saying the F word out loud in public. By F word, I mean.
Oh, okay, yeah, I got it.
The one to describe homosexual.
The FA.
Yeah.
Okay.
And calling everything cringe gay. But also making fun of her Asian friends, making comments about how Asian food stinks and how all Asian people look the same. Like, I started getting embarrassed to hang out with her. To make things worse, she talks a lot of shit, like a lot. Now that I'm writing all this down, I actually don't know why I'm still her friend. It actually helps to write things down. Maybe I'll take a leaf out of that book. One day she got caught talking shit and all of her friends cut her off, like everyone she went to school with, and I ended up being her only long-term friend left, or long-time friend left. I wasn't associated with the beef because I lived so far away from them, so I stayed friends with both sides. With all that beef, the other side kept publicly shaming her on social media, calling her fat and a cow and won't stop eating, and people in the comments agreeing. Even though they never specifically mentioned her name, everyone knew it was about her included. After she got really depressed and self-conscious, I felt bad to tell her I didn't want to be friends anymore. That was a little over a year now, but she still hasn't learned her lesson and talks bare shit on social media. Sorry, just
I want to know who this is.
Right? Name dropping and everything because it's on a private account so she'd know if someone told. I cringe every time she posts something and it's getting embarrassing being associated with someone so problematic. And it's not like she's a great friend to me either. Every time we hang out, she's never letting me talk, like constantly cutting me off and making fun of everything I do. She makes fun of my other friends that I love, which every part of me, by the way. which I always call her out for, and she eventually stopped. Or for being whitewashed for my diet choices, or because my accent is stronger than hers. And this is something she shares to everyone. So other people kind of go along and I just sit there being made fun of. Recently I've been airing her and telling her I'm too busy to hang out, but she's getting suspicious, so this is my chance to either cut things off completely. Should I tell her how I feel and cut things off, which I will 100% be called a pussy for, or keep it going since she has no other support system and I'm still not sure where she's at in terms of her mental health?
Okay, number one, her not being where she is at her mental health is not your responsibility.
It's not your responsibility.
It's hers. Secondly, she seems like a pretty shitty person.
She doesn't seem like a good friend.
No.
I mean, like, I just need you to just go back into that email that you
read
wrote.
it.
Yeah, that you wrote to us and reread it and just ask yourself, is this someone that I want to associate myself with? Right? I just feel like I've been on this lovely earth long enough to know when someone is good for me and when someone is not. And I think you already know the answer to that story. Yeah, I don't think you needed to even message us.
No, and I also think, but it's nice that you did, but I also think that a lot of the reasons why she's lonely and doesn't have people in her life is because maybe from what you're explaining, she's just a bit mean.
She's a shitty person.
And she's racist and quite horrible.
Yeah, and homophobic.
And homophobic. So I just don't think, I think you know what you need to do. I think I wouldn't even be, you know what, if you want to cut off a friend, I think you should just, you know, let her know, listen, I just don't want to be friends with you anymore, and then that's it.
Look, I'm going to be really, really cutthroat here. You're in secondary school. Secondary school friends do not stick around until forever, okay?
That's true.
If you are noticing that this person is bad for you, cut them off immediately. And also, like, you're not exactly fully developed yet to understand who, you know, like, right from wrong.
Yeah, like you're
a young person, you're
a baby girl navigating life.
Do you know what I mean? Baby girls are supposed to be having fun, living their best lives. They're not supposed to be weighed down by toxic friends.
You're meant to be on TikTok having fun making videos,
That's
not
what I'm
trying
saying.
to, you know, be anxious about your friend's troll account. Like, Lord have mercy.
Your friendships in high school are very, like, fickle. They're very just, you're getting through high school, you need connections with people, it's understandable. But these aren't your friends for life, although sometimes people do have the same friends from high school depending on the type of person that they are, if they're being good to you, if they're being good in the friendship. This person clearly isn't being good in the friendship. You'll go on to A-levels, you'll meet new people. You'll go on to university, you'll meet more people. I always find that people that you went to university with or people that you were hanging around with around that time are the ones that end up becoming
people in
your support network, the people in your life.
But I also think, I personally don't have a lot of, I don't think I've ever got any high school, I don't have any high school friends from my high school, but I've got friends that I went to high school
around the same time
frame, yeah. So I'm still friends with them. But the reason I'm still friends with them is because they're good people. We had fun. We've got great memories together, and all round they're really nice.
Yeah, they're great people to be around, and as we've gotten older, we've learned to lean on each other, to support each other. I believe that this is not your friend by the way that she's acting. Yeah, she can have all these things going on in her life in the background, but she should not be projecting those things onto you. If she was telling you in a way where she requires support, that's completely different, but she's not. She's jabbing, she's being rude, she's being nasty. It's not right. That's not how you treat a friend. No.
So I would personally say, I just think, be honest. Tell her she's not being a really nice person at the moment. You don't really consider her a friend because of the way she treats others and treats you. And right now, you don't want to be friends with her. But maybe she needs to look at ways to, you know, work on herself. Maybe a little bit of self-work while in high school might be helpful towards her in the future.
Don't harm anyone. And that does not make you a pussy.
No, it doesn't.
Makes you the stronger person.
That's one thing you learn about high school. They make you feel like a pussy for speaking up, for not doing something, but girl.
No, you have to be brave.
Yeah.
The thing is, because you're in high school, you're just timid and all you want to do is just make friends with people and be a people pleaser. No, man.
We are not people pleasers in 2023. And if you are ahead of the curve now, it will really, really help you in the future.
Yeah.
And And just think, I think one thing that's really good about you now is that you recognize that she's not a good friend. Because at that age, I was so dumb.
Yeah, I was just all about vibes.
People-pleasing and vibes that I would never even recognize it. So like, you're really self-aware already.
Yeah.
So give yourself a hand on that part, and give yourself grace. Like, don't stress yourself about it. Darling, people come and people go.
It's just one person in your life that is not making you feel great. You can just, you know what I mean, erase. I used to say, like, I don't, but
in her mind, she thinks it's a big thing because it's like high school.
It's high school.
It's the biggest thing ever.
No, it's not. As your older sisters, right, I can tell you that high school friendships sometimes do last well into adulthood, but majority of the time they do not. Just be honest with her and say that this is not how I imagined our friendship to be. You're not very supportive and I don't want to hang out with you anymore. And just see, like, you know what happens, like, when you stand up for yourself, when you're brave and you just do things, when you're unable to tolerate bullshit and you have boundaries, people will start to respect you for that. So just
do that.
Do that.
See what happens and let us know. And thank you for listening to us.
Yeah, thank you for. I'm so glad. I'm so like.
I didn't think someone in high school would listen
right?
to us.
Wow.
I'm happy.
Oh my God.
And you know what's so crazy? I wish I had someone like us in high school.
Me too.
You would have saved me from a lot of shit.
A lot of shit.
Especially between I tell this story all the time, but between the ages of 16 to 18, I was fucked up.
We were menaces.
Literally.
And you know what? I just sometimes, like, as much as like we get so much hate for doing this horrible, the benefits actually outweigh that. Literally. Somebody in high school is struggling with friendship. Somebody in high school is struggling with something, and they have come to us. They've trusted us with their issue.
I'm so happy you did.
And I'm so happy that we're able to provide a platform for you and able to voice that.
Girl, you're gonna get through it. You're gonna be amazing. You're gonna thrive. Just remember, the people you want in your life are people that make you feel good, that support you, that are there for you, that are like just good banter and good vibes, and that you trust. If this person is not that person, then you don't need them in their life. But the only way to deal with that is you need to say something and you need to speak up. Because if you don't, you're going to be stuck in that cycle.
Exactly. And you know what? You know yourself. You have other people that you can lean on. You said you've got other friends as well. And you know what? Don't be afraid of not having any friends. You cannot. If you think that like everyone in the world is going to like you, you've already failed. Not everyone in the world is going to like you. No. Some people are going to hate you, but it's okay. Not do you know what I mean? It's okay.
Amen.
Right,
guys, that is the end of our episode. But before we go, everyone, okay, we need you to go off and support your girls by subscribing to our YouTube. We're nearly on 20k.
Woo!
And by the summer, we want to get to that. We're going to be manifesting, you know. Yeah. We want to get to that 50k.
Yeah.
So please subscribe. It literally is the smallest thing that will do something really big for us. And it literally, pressing a button won't mean anything to you. But please do it for us.
You can even turn off your notifications if you're just a bit...
If you're bothered by us. But, you know, support your girls. That is the first thing. And second thing, we'd really, really love if you would put a review on Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
Because we want to read your reviews and we want to see if you guys are enjoying the show, what you would like changed, things like that. So please write a review for us and make sure you put the 5 stars on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, just so that you show your appreciation that you're enjoying this. And we know what to make for you guys in the future.
Don't forget to download this episode. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe on YouTube. I know we don't always respond to your comments, but we see them.
And I mentally acknowledge them and I laugh at them.
It's like I've responded to them in my head, but I just can't. Because there's just so many that we have to get through. I don't even know if I can do it.
But we're so blessed to have that because we never used to have that. Remember, like that one comment was our die-hard.
We used to get gassed over one comment. Guys, honestly, I read every single one of your comments. And I would mentally reply to them.
But we will try.
But I acknowledge them. And like I resonate with them, and I also just like, you know, whenever, you know, because I always put on the description,
yeah,
what would you guys advise?
So yeah, we love you guys.
We love you
YouTube
guys.
family, we love you. Guys in the podcast, we love you. We'll see you soon. Don't forget to get your tickets, and over and out.
Me and Harld are gonna go watch Ariel in the cinema.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Bye.
Bye.